The Virgin of the Pillar of Notre-Dame de Paris is one of the most beloved and venerated figures of the Notre-Dame Cathedral, a symbol of the Catholic faith and the cultural heritage of France. However, its recent history has been marked by great tragedies and restorations, highlighting the devastating fire of 2019 that almost destroyed the iconic cathedral. In this video, we will tell you everything about this venerated image of the Virgin Mary, its history, its fate after the fire, and what it means to believers. Join me on this spiritual and historical journey. The Virgin of the Pilar is a figure of great importance in the Notre-Dame Cathedral of Paris, although she is often better known for her cult in Zaragoza, Spain. In the Spanish city, El Pilar is the name of the famous Basilica del Pilar, where an image of the Virgin Mary considered miraculous is venerated. However, the connection of the Virgin of the Pilar with Notre Dame is also deep and has a very special meaning in the history of France and in Christian spirituality. The Virgin of the Pillar of Notre Dame is a religious sculpture that represents the Virgin Mary with the baby Jesus in her arms. This image has been present in Notre Dame Cathedral since ancient times and has been a symbol of protection and faith for Parisians and all Catholics. For centuries, it has been a center of devotion for the faithful who visit the cathedral, asking for the intercession of the Virgin in times of affliction and hope. April 15, 2019 is a date that many would remember with sadness, as a devastating fire destroyed a large part of Notre Dame Cathedral. The flames destroyed the spire that crowned the cathedral, consumed the roof, and damaged numerous pieces of art and relics. Among these relics was the Virgin del Pilar, which, like many other sculptures and sacred art, was in danger of destruction. During the hours that the fire lasted, the authorities and rescue teams worked tirelessly to save the most valuable works. Fortunately, the Virgin del Pilar was saved. According to reports, the sculpture was not seriously damaged and was moved to a safe location for conservation. The fact that the image was preserved intact in the midst of such a disaster was seen as a miracle by many believers. After the fire, the Notre Dame Cathedral was left in ruins and restoration work began. One of the great challenges was to recover and restore all the artistic and religious pieces that had been affected by the fire. The Virgin del Pilar was no exception. Over the following months, the sculpture was carefully restored to ensure that its integrity and meaning were not lost. For the Catholic faithful, the Virgin del Pilar represents much more than a simple image of Mary. It is a symbol of maternal protection and divine intercession. Throughout history, many have turned to her for comfort in times of tragedy, pain, or uncertainty. The figure of the Virgin Mary, particularly in her role as mother, is seen as the intercessor between human beings and God. For Parisians and visitors to Notre Dame, the Virgin of the Pillar also represents the soul of the cathedral itself, a reminder of the spiritual values that the Church has promoted for centuries. The cathedral itself and its ability to be reborn from the ashes have been parallel to the spiritual strength that the Virgin of Pilar grants to all who seek comfort and protection. The return of the Virgin of the Pillar to the Notre Dame Cathedral after the 2019 fire has been an act of renewal and hope for all believers. The Virgin del Pilar and other relics in the cathedral symbolize the unwavering faith of the Catholic community, as well as the strength of tradition in the face of adversity. Furthermore, the return of the Virgin of Pilar has reminded many of the importance of preserving and valuing the religious and cultural heritage of humanity. Notre Dame Cathedral remains a spiritual beacon, and the Virgin of the Pillar remains a source of comfort and strength for millions of people around the world.